everybody, it's Jody from Girl Meets Uke, and today's video is actually just a talking video, but I had to throw some music in there for you because that's what I'm going to be talking about. I actually have a few things I want to talk to y'all about, so I might be making a little series of what I hope to be inspirational videos, because when it all boils down, that's really the purpose of my channel, is to inspire you to play and to make music and to have fun and to feed your souls, because that's really what it's all about, and it's for everyone, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. So I want to share with you my dream, my wish for all of you for 2019, and that is, are you ready? Drum roll. My wish for 2019 is that everybody makes music with someone else. So if you are watching this and you are a musician, which I'm assuming most of you are, chances are you spend a lot of time playing music on your own, by yourself, in your bedroom, in your family room, and that's fine, and I'm certainly not dissing that. There's so many benefits to playing music. For me, it's very stress relieving and anxiety reducing, and it's cathartic, and it's joy invoking. And obviously you need to play by yourself to practice to get better, because when you improve, all those feelings get better too. It just becomes more and more enjoyable. So obviously keep doing that. But what I really hope everybody gets the chance to do this year, sooner rather than later, is to make music with other people. Because once you do that, it adds a whole nother layer to the experience, because all of a sudden now you're exchanging energy with somebody else, and it's special. It's really cool and electrifying and fun. One of my favorite parts about it is that unless you're recording, whatever music you create is unique to that moment, and it's never going to be replicated, because it depends on what different people bring to the table on that specific day and what they have to offer. That all factors into what kind of music gets created, and it's just really a fun, special experience. So that's my wish for you, but really the purpose of this video is to talk about some things that might be blocking you from doing just that. So first I want to talk about logistics. Maybe you're like me and you don't have a lot of musician friends that are local, and you don't know where to start or who to play with. So in response to that, I would say the internet is your friend. That's how I found my uke group. I went onto Facebook and I typed in my city and ukulele, and I found that ukulele group. A lot of them, there's a lot of ukulele groups. I'm probably going to make a whole separate video on that. But a lot of them are closed Facebook groups. Don't let that intimidate you. Just click and ask to join. So that's one way. Or you could just do a Google search, again, like your city and ukulele group, or jam group, jam session, or meetups. That's another good place to look. Or like when I bought my ukulele from a music store, they gave me a calendar right then of different groups that meet in the area and when they typically meet and their contact information. And I bet you could get that from a lot of different music stores. And they probably even have their own jam sessions that they do on a regular basis in their stores. So there's a lot of places where you can look. And if you can't find one, you could start one, honestly. You could put up a little thing on Meetups and start your own. So that's would be my advice for finding a group. But my suspicions are, if you're not already making music with other people, it's probably fear is probably another big factor that's preventing you. And that's really what I want to talk about the most today, because we all feel it. And I think a lot of people hesitate to go out there and play music with other people because they feel inadequate, or they're worried that people are going to judge them or say, who invited him? He can't even play an E chord. Or, you just worry. And so much of it, it's like your own self-doubt that you're projecting onto other people and assuming that that's what they're thinking about you. Oh, let me just click on that. Okay, so My first little piece of advice for overcoming the fear would be that if you are a ukulele player, you are in luck. Because the ukulele community is awesome. I mean, they are so kind and generous and warm and inviting. That has been my experience across the board. And I played guitar for a long time before ukulele. And I can't say that about the guitar community. And one reason I think is because it's not so much a community. There's so many people, different people that play guitar. So I'm not going to go into that. I'm just talking about ukuleles. And there are totally so many different kinds of people, different ages, different backgrounds, different abilities that play ukulele. But in general, they're all really kind, nice people. So if you go to a ukulele group, you are set, honestly. And you don't have to be an expert. Don't wait until you feel like you have mastered the ukulele before you get out there and play with other people. Really, the key to it is if they're playing a song that you don't know, or if they're playing a song with the dreaded E chord, just don't play that chord, or just play softly until they get to a part that you're comfortable with, and then you can play louder. That's kind of the beauty of playing with a group, is that you don't have to carry the group, and you don't have to be super good at everything they do. You can just kind of fade into the background and do your best, and then get louder when you feel comfortable, or you feel like, oh, I know this one, I got this. And most groups, they go around the circle and they let each person pick a song. So eventually it'll be your turn, and you can pick that one song that you know inside and out, and you can play that with the group. So if you're scared, just try a ukulele group first, because you will see they're an awesome community. And I'm probably going to do a whole other video about that as well, because I just love them so much. But I do also encourage you to make music with other musicians who play other instruments, because that literally adds different layers of sound, and it's really cool and exciting. I have a group. I actually just stumbled upon them at the park. We meet once a month, in about 6 months out of the year at a park, and then the other 6 months when the weather is not so ideal, we meet at different people's houses. But I stumbled upon them when they were playing in a park, and actually my husband spotted them. He said, "I see a banjo," and we just followed the banjo. But I'm the only ukulele player in that group, and it's awesome, and I love it. And I love being able to represent my instrument and show people that it's a true instrument. And I love being the only ukulele player in that group. It's fun. So I would encourage you to put yourself out there and do that as well. Now, like I said, I can't say all banjo players and all guitar players and all fiddlers are warm and inviting and kind, because I can't say that. But here's the thing. This is my little secret. Get to know yourself and your strengths and your shortcomings, weaknesses, and just be realistic about it, and be comfortable about it. Because here's the thing, is say your weakness is like, I don't have very good rhythm, or whatever it is. That's not like permanent. With an instrument, you can improve on that. And once you are aware of your weaknesses and you're not trying to hide them, then you can work on them and grow on them, in a group. And you can ask questions, and you can really, really observe other people who seem to be really good at the thing you're not good at, and try and figure out how are they doing that. I personally prefer to play with people that are better than me, because it pushes me, and then I get better. So same technique though, play quiet. You don't have to play at full volume. Ukuleles can be quiet. But I will say also, in that other group, when I play, I haven't had a problem with my ukulele. I don't use one of those little tiny ukulele amps or anything like that. And I've used a lot of different ukuleles, and they all have held their own. I have a couple ukuleles that I know are kind of quiet, and I don't bring those. But the average ukulele is going to be fine in an acoustic jam. So don't worry about that. But you can play it quiet. You don't have to play at full volume, and just be comfortable with yourself. Because here is my message for the video, is that music is not and should never be exclusive. And if somebody tries to make you feel like that, they're wrong, okay? And just know that, and that it's their own issues. Usually, you know, when somebody's trying to make you feel worse, it's to make them feel better because they have their own insecurities that they aren't even aware of half the time. But yeah, music is for everybody, right? I mean, it's been a part of every culture throughout history. It is in our DNA. It is for everybody. And I think that's one reason why the ukulele community is so inviting, because there's so many ukulele players. It's their first instrument, and they just really wanted to learn music, and so they figured, oh, this might be easy. And it does kind of have a quick learning curve in the beginning. And so they're not like the snobby musician type that's like, well, I've been training my whole life, and then here you stroll in. And you'll run into people like that, and just know you have every right to be there. And it's as simple as that. And you don't have to pretend to be better than you are. Just be willing to grow. And I mean, music is for everyone. And if you go to a jam session where you don't feel that, then look for another one. The one that I go to is awesome. We are so inviting to any new person that shows up, and we'll play anybody's song. And so again, if you can't find one, try starting your own, because then you get to set the tone. We're not going to play super hard songs. We're going to play 3-chord songs or whatever you want to set. You can do that. But it's just my dream and my wish for you to make music with other people this year, and do it as often as you can, because it's awesome. It really is. So I will be making a future video about performing music, like at open mics and things like that. And I think I'm going to do a video about the ukulele community and awesome places where you can go to meet some of these people. And any other videos you want to see, let me know in the comments. But please, don't forget to play your uke today. And just today, right now, you're on the internet, you're watching me, just do a little Google search, see what's out there, see what is like pops up right away in your area. Good luck, guys. Have fun. I'll see you later. Bye.